This is Shovel and Rest TV, and as usual, every Sunday I will be going live at 5 p.m. Alright, so don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to let someone know that we always be going live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Alright, and as you can see, today's topic we're going to be talking about how fear get the best of us, and it's just so funny because that's what we allow to happen to us in our life, right? And if we allow fear to get the best of us at all time, then obviously nothing good, that's not gonna happen for us. All right. So we could get started. We could just go into it, right? So the thing I will start off with this fear is sometimes that you want to leave a job, right? And you want to go get a next job. But the fear that you have inside, like something I always tell you, don't do it. Stick to the one you have. You might not find a better job that pay you as much as the one you have right here. And you have some thoughts in your head, in your mind, like I was trying to keep you there, right? Like you always have some thoughts trying to keep you from moving forward, from just getting a better life, right? You always have some thoughts telling you, it's not worth it. Every job you go will be the same. They're doing you this year. By the time you go get the next job, they will be doing you the same thing. Like you hear all these thoughts in your mind, all these thoughts in your head, right? This is the fear that we're talking about that get the best of us. And sometimes the best thing for you is to do something different, right? To get different result. Sometimes the best thing for you is to just go get a different job, and because if the one you at is stressing you out, is driving you crazy, sometimes all it takes is just for you to get the next job. But you have that fear, that taking it out of you, that's beating you up, telling you that it's gonna be the same with the next job. Make no sense. You already spent 7, 10 years at this one. Might as well you just stay. And these are the fear, okay, that keeping us back in life. These are the fear that get the best of us. And this is what we are going to be talking about this week, okay? And this live maybe not be a long one. It's just to get the point out there, just to get my point across to what exactly I'm trying to show you, okay? The next thing I'm talking about with fear is sometimes we see because people put fear in us because they want to take control of the population, right? They will use Jesus, they will use religion, they will use all these kind of things that is popular to control us, right? And these are things that is caused by fear. Because if they're telling you to, they always tell you to fear God, they always tell you to, in a religion, they will tell you what to do, what you can't do, what you're supposed to do. And all these things, they put fear into you to control the population of the nation, to control the masses of the people. If you have control over the population, you have less thing to worry about, right? If everyone do exactly what you say, which means you taking more control over everyone else, right? So these are the things that they will be using, or they are using, to control the population. They control us with their religion. They control us with Jesus, right? They control us with anything they could use, anything they know. They have enough time to research. They have enough time to know what work from what doesn't work, okay? They are researching for years on top of years. They have tried so much things, so they already know what work from what not gonna work, okay? So these are the things that keeping us, right, in fear, keeping us in line, keeping us in check. All right, so we have to make sure we break away from this bondage. We have to make sure that we pull away, that we acknowledge it, right? We have to acknowledge something first, because you can't break away from something that you can't acknowledge. You can't break away from something that you can't see yourself in, right? And especially, you cannot break the spell of fear if you cannot see what you are in. You have to admit and you have to see that this thing is actually driving fear in you, right? Putting fear in your life. And religion, like I always tell people, religion never bring us together. Religion always separate us, okay? The only time religion bring you together, unless you and that person are the same religion, okay? If someone say Rastafari and the next one say Christianity, the next one say I'm a Muslim, you will always get confusion, because everyone wants to believe that their religion is the right one. Everyone wants to persuade the next one that their religion is right and their is wrong. So what would you get from that? Nothing, right? Frustration. You will get everything that's going to separate us out of that. So this is why I say I never request people to come to be religious. I rather you stick by love and do the thing that is right, okay? So that was the second one, that is keeping us, right, in fear. These things are stopping us, all right? And the third thing I will talk about is, sometimes you want to start your own business, right? Sometimes you want to start your own self-employed business, any business that you want to start, but because that fear, all right, how fear get the best of us, you want to start your own business, but you're always thinking twice. You're always thinking like, what if it doesn't work? Okay, what if it doesn't work, then I have to come back to work. Now what if it doesn't work and I try to come back to work and they laugh at me? You know, you always have these negative thoughts, right? It's all because of fear. And it's so funny, because every human being you're looking at, every human being you see, no matter if they're rich or it doesn't matter if they're poor, they have these thoughts in their head, especially when it comes to making important decision, big decision, like starting your own business, right? Like starting your own product, starting your own career in certain things that you decided you wanted to do, right? And every time you have that fear in you, it always puts you back in check, like put you back in line. Like if you allow these thoughts to take over your thinking, take over your head, you will be right back, right, in line where they actually want you to be. Stop using fear as an excuse, okay? Go ahead, start that business, right? Start that product you want to start. Do that thing that you always want to do. You want to be your own manager, you want to be your own boss. Stop allow fear to take control of your life, okay? Go out there, do what you have to do, and make it happen, all right? Like I say, everyone have the same thing in their mind, all right? If you look, for example, all these people who are the biggest investors, the biggest business owner, right? All these people, all these historians, all these entrepreneurs, these people have these things in the back of their mind also when they were doing that transformation, right? From just being regular to make that choice to leave fear behind and just do what they have to do, right? So this is the same thing goes for you too. You know what I'm saying? Stop let fear control your thoughts, control your judgment. Stop let fear control what you're supposed to become, all right? You want to do that business, go ahead and start that business. You have your plan to start it, do it, all right? Stop let your that negative thoughts, that negative fear telling you you're not going to make it, and within a year or two it's not going to be successful, you're going to go right back to square one. These are the fear, all right, that is stopping us. This is the same fear that get the best of us, all right? And we have to know what it look like, we have to know what it is, so when we see it, we know how to deal with it, we know how to handle it. All right, so yeah, everyone experience fear. I also experience fear, right? In everything that everyone does, it will be fear in something. You just have to know what it is and get over it, right? If you allow it to get the best of you, then nothing will happen for you. Okay? Sometimes because of fear, this is the fourth thing I will say. Because you have fear, maybe you wanna to be an investor. Maybe you want to invest in properties. Maybe you want to invest in real estate. Maybe you want to invest in a car dealer business, right? You want to put your shares in certain things. You want to progress. You want to uplift yourself. But you have that fear, you have that thoughts in your mind like, what if I put my money in, then I lose it, right? What if I put all the money I have in my bank into this thing and then I lose it? This is what you call fear, right? Sometimes you always say, okay, you know, it's risky. Might as well I just do it the safe way, leave it in the bank. Have someone who know about money deal with it for me. Have someone who know about investment invest for me. Instead of you just take the time, all right, get that book, read that book, go to that seminar, research, and learn it yourself. You let fear take over your thoughts, take over your emotions. Most time we make decision and we thinking we make the best decision. We actually making decision of emotions. And whenever time you make decisions of emotions, I could guarantee you 95% of the time you're going to be wrong. Okay? You want to have a rational mind, a rational thinking when you're making decision. And when fear move into your thoughts, when fear move into your mind and take it over, it will eventually turn into an emotional decision that you're going to make. Okay? So when you're making decision on starting your own business, investing your money in properties, investing your money in whatever thing you want to do with it, right? Whatever thing you want to invest your money with. Whenever time you make these emotional thoughts take over your mind and take over your thinking, fear is what causes this, right? You have the opportunity, you have the right choice. You could do it yourself. You just have to take the time out, all right? Do what you have to do, research what you have to research, and get things done the right and proper way. All right. The last thing I will leave you with, okay? When you have fear in your mind, in your thoughts, you will not live up to your full potential. All right. Fear will always be a factor that's stopping you from progress in life, that's stopping and preventing you from leaving these friends that are holding you back in your life. Fear will be a factor in your life when you know you're stuck in this one job and it's a dead-end job. Nothing is going to happen. There's no progress. There's nothing except exactly what it is. Because of fear, you don't want to lose, you don't want to leave that job, you don't want to go somewhere else. You will come up with all different kind of excuses, okay, not to go forward in life because of fear that is in us. We have to get over this thing called fear. If we can get over it, everything we're going to see is going to be on the negative side. Every decision that we make, it will be an emotional decision, and we're thinking it is the right decision to do. Okay? Fear will not allow you to live up to your full potential. You have to get rid of it out your life altogether. All right? And this is how you move forward in life. You have to do what you're supposed to do. All right? Take risks. If you don't take risks in life, you will never learn nothing. If you don't take chances, you will never experience nothing. All right? If you just want to be comfortable, just want to be left alone, your life will not progress. All right? You will be at the same spot, the same position And then after a couple of years, you will regret never taking that chance. You will regret never taking that risk. You will regret never fight against fear in your life. All right. I will leave it right there. This was Shavoy and Ras TV. And as usual, don't forget to like this video. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. What's your thoughts? All right. And like I say, every Sunday, we'll be going live on this channel. Okay. And I will see you in the next video.